They help to prevent illnesses, improve the functionality of basic organs, are essential for the brain and influence our state of mind. These are just a few examples of the importance of vitamins in the human organism. As basic information, vitamins can be divided into two types according to their solubility. Water-soluble vitamins, these are vitamins that dissolve in water. This is important because they are used by the body, but do not accumulate in the body. These are all the vitamins of the B group and vitamin C. Liposoluble vitamins, these are the ones that dissolve in fats and oils. They are stored in the tissues. These are vitamins A, D, E and K. If consumed in excess, those that are not used by the body tend to accumulate in fat and can cause harmful effects if taken in excess. Ideally, vitamins should be ingested through food consumption. However, the residues of pesticides in fruit and vegetables today are alarming. Based on data from 2018 and according to an analysis carried out by the Spanish Food Safety Agency, more than 30 different pesticides are found in these agricultural products. Now comes the worst part: some of these pesticides are endocrine disruptors, which means that they can alter the hormonal system of consumers. In this respect, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs states that the concentrations do not exceed the limits considered dangerous by the authorities. The problem is that the cumulative effect of these pesticides when consuming different foods is not taken into account. When we talk about more than 30 pesticides, it should be made clear that, according to the European Commission's criteria, there may be more than 70 depending on other considerations. To top it all off, traces of DDT and endosulfan, two very harmful products banned by legislation, have even been detected. What should make us think the most is that the European Union maintains a non-compliance with the legislation that amounts to just over 4%, in Spain 2.1%, in reference to the excessive proportion of pesticides, but that other countries are much more relaxed in relation to some of these products, even in countries such as the USA. Ideally, we would like to have agricultural products that are not treated with pesticides, such as those grown according to completely natural and ecological processes, whose price is usually higher. If this is not possible, we should try to wash the fruit and vegetables we buy thoroughly, no matter how good they may look. However, this method will not eliminate some pesticides such as the dreaded glyphosate, which many environmental organizations are trying to have completely banned because of its perverse effects. Does this mean that we should not eat fruit and vegetable products? Of course not, but it is good to be aware that, as consumers, we can raise our voices in support of initiatives to improve food safety, take an interest in supporting companies that use non-harmful methods of cultivation and make the right choices about what we put on our tables. We will improve our health and also the health of the planet itself. At the vibrational level, radionics operators can test the effect that a certain fruit or vegetable has on a certain organism, using radionics. To do this, the vitality measurements of a subject are checked before and after applying the food in question to a circuit in which a sample of the subject has been deposited. It is a very simple operation that is usually performed with a pointer attached to the device. The same type of fruit or vegetable purchased from different shops and different sources can show very striking variations that would be worth considering. All of this is covered in more depth in the book that you can download via the link in the description of this video. Because of all this, imbalances are common in the modern diet, and some professionals recommend some vitamin and mineral supplementation taken in moderation and on an occasional basis. If you decide to opt for this solution, you can buy them from your usual pharmacy or herbalist and follow the instructions for administration. The idea is to take the appropriate tablets at mealtime so that the vitamins can be used properly by the body. Some owners of radionics devices use the vitamin preparations to send the vibration of the device to the subject of their experiment. It is also possible to send nutrients, on an energetic level, to plants or crops through samples. Positive results can be observed quickly. Simply place the preparation on the trend plate and the sample on the target plate. On the surface of the target plate you can also write the sentence, "Current status of the subject in relation to vitamin and nutrient balance." If you use software, you can write it in the appropriate box. Calibrate all dials and leave until the trend and target dials match, by subsequent measurement. When this happens, usually within a few minutes depending on the recipient, the process is complete. On the other hand, in relation to nutrients, vitamins and essential minerals, it is worth mentioning resveratrol. It is a powerful antioxidant obtained from red grapes and currants, among other fruits. If consumed directly, we will obtain a small proportion, but resveratrol extract can provide much higher amounts with very positive effects on the body. It has been considered an anti-aging molecule as it appears to affect a longevity gene present in animals. It also appears to have a positive effect on many health problems associated with aging, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. It stabilizes estrogen production, is an antiplatelet, anti-inflammatory, vasodilator, and has now also been found to improve bone density in postmenopausal women or those who have abused alcohol. Despite all the benefits of resveratrol, it has been found that there may be a slightly increased risk of small hemorrhages in certain subjects, so a specialist should be consulted in those who suffer from any disorder related to this or take medication that may interact. With a radionics device, we can establish at a vibrational level whether a certain supplement can bring advantages or disadvantages to a certain subject. This is done by measuring the general vitality before and after incorporating the supplement into the radionics circuit, together with a sample of the person to be considered. Of course, the therapist or physician must ultimately establish, according to the usual criteria, the suitability of any product in relation to his or her patient. However, radionics measurement is an accessory element to consider that can be a very simple and quick to obtain indication for the practitioner to keep in mind. In addition, the vibration of a particular supplement or natural remedy can be used to obtain a homeopathic preparation in just a few minutes. Returning to the importance of consuming fruit and vegetables, preferably organic, we have some facts that you probably didn't know and will help you to want to eat differently. Those who eat 5 to 7 servings of certain foods per day decrease their risk of dying from any natural cause by 36%. If they eat more than 7 servings, the risk decreases by 42%. The average person eats only 2 servings, or less, of them. Those who eat more of these foods have better gastrointestinal health, so they not only avoid constipation, but also have a better mood, according to some studies. Healthy gut flora facilitates health and well-being on many levels. They control their weight and avoid diabetes. They have better blood pressure. They enjoy better eye health, younger cells, better bones, a more active brain and a more vigorous heart. Produce more lymphoid cells related to an immune system that better protects against disease and infection. They enjoy greater overall vigor and more desire for physical activity. They also have greater mental stability. They improve their skin and hair, enjoying more radiance, better appearance and more protective nutrients. Studies show that cutting and preparing natural foods is now seen as an additional job that many are unwilling to do after a hard day's work. On the other hand, many celebrities promote ready meals and encourage their purchase. We unconsciously tend to consume what is supported by advertising campaigns. However, we can see from numerous studies, including several mentioned in this blog, that the benefits outweigh the benefits for anyone who cares a little about their health and staying healthy. Did you find this information interesting? Click on the link in the description to receive a free, complete book and audiobook in which we talk about radionics and its many applications: water, food, vitamins, homeopathy. You will find a lot of complementary information to all our blogs, and a whole world of possibilities will open up to you.